This indicator has been cooking, front running Bitcoin like it's got insider info. It's been flashing some of the best buy and sell signals we've seen this cycle. You're here to time the top, and I'll show you exactly how. But first, we have to set the stage.
You can understand Bitcoin as digital capital. It is the asset without the issuer. If it's digital capital, then it's going to grow to a $200 trillion plus network over time.
Everyone talks about institutions and regulation like they're the holy grail of market moves. But that's not the full story. The single biggest factor that drives markets, it's the cost of money. Get ready, because I'm about to show you how the global money supply front runs Bitcoin and walk you through my exact take profit strategy. And just what if Bitcoin's next move is already written in the money printer's playbook? Don't worry, Crux got you covered, stay tuned. Or as we like to say here, it's time to ape into some alpha. If you're new here, welcome to Alpha Bros, the ultimate pit stop for Web3 wisdom. Smash those likes and hit subscribe to help this channel grow. And watch till the end, because I'll be revealing the target dates I'm eyeing to take profits. Crypto runs on a rhythm, and the 4-year cycle is a cheat code. Every halving cuts Bitcoin supply in half, and like clockwork, the price goes vertical. But remember, what pumps hard, dumps harder. Don't believe me? Just ask anybody that bought the top and now identifies as a long-term investor. They didn't dollar cost average, they trauma bonded with their portfolio. And over time, a powerful pattern has emerged. One that lets the sharpest traders time the top, sell high, and stack cheap Bitcoin in the depths of the bear market. Back in December 2013, Bitcoin peaked at $1,150. Then again in December 2017, it soared to $20K. November 2021, a blow off top neared $69,000. And after each cycle, Bitcoin followed with a brutal drawdown, 85% in 2013 and 2017, and nearly 78% in 2021. At this point, it's impossible to ignore. Q4 of the year after Bitcoin's halving is when things tend to overheat, before reality crashes the party. So, is it really different this time around? I'm a firm believer of the trend is your friend until the end. Well, until it dumps on you with no warning. And honestly, I still think Q4 of this year could still mark the peak of this cycle. But there's one key metric that's making me hesitate before hitting the big red sell all button. Because let's be real. The only thing worse than holding through a crash is selling it all right before the big pump and having to explain it to the bros. Trust me, bro, isn't a great exit strategy. So, I'll do my best to highlight this red flag, but if this is your first time hearing it, you have to reply with alpha unlocked in the comments below. Every cycle, Bitcoin bottoms out about a year after the peak, and that part is consistent. But here's what changed. The comebacks are getting faster. After topping at $1,150 in 2013, it took Bitcoin over 3 years to crawl back to new all-time highs. In 2017, it hit $20K and didn't see that number again until exactly 3 years later. But after the 2021 peak at $69,000, Bitcoin came back swinging, reclaiming an all-time high in just over 2 years. The bounce backs are speeding up, and that matters. Now, based off of everything we covered, November of this year has the highest probability of marking this cycle's peak. And if the trend of bear markets hold, Q4 of 2026 could be the sweet spot to buy back in, with hopes of hitting a fresh Bitcoin all-time high by late 2027. And of course, this assumes a lot, with an emphasis on a lot, but smart money doesn't wait for confirmation.
I can't wait!
It buys the fear and rides the next wave. And we will probably still see a nasty 70% drawdown through next year. But don't panic. I'll be breaking down not just how much I plan on scaling out, but exactly when. So you're not explaining to your family Thanksgiving 26 why you, quote, believed in the tech. All right, let's talk about my scaling out plan, starting with the loudest bags. All those ape and dog coins I've been yelling hodl on for years, yeah, those are getting cut out first. I mean, personally, I've profited a lot from meme coins over the years, but let's be honest, most have zero utility, share the same recycled communities, and are destined for the digital graveyard. On the flip side, some of those lower cap gems that hit the 5 to 10x's, those will be ripe for taking profits. Now, I'll be rotating some of my gains into Bitcoin, Binance Coin, and Tron. Not because they'll moon the hardest, but because if the bear sneaks in early, these three tend to bleed a lot less than the rest of the market. The key indicator I'll be watching over the next 6 months for taking profits is the global M2 money supply. And trust me, this thing has front-run Bitcoin's price like it's joined our VIP trading group. That's right, tap into exclusive portfolio audits, real-time buy and sell call alerts, daily live Q&A sessions with pro traders, and a whole lot more. Join over 3,500 members in our free Discord and unlock unlimited access to the sharpest alpha in crypto. If you're serious about leveling up this bull run, this is exactly where you want to be. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. The M2 tracks the total liquid money in the system, including cash, checking deposits, and easily convertible near money. When M2 expands, markets pump. When it contracts, things get shaky. I mean, it checks out. The more money flowing in the system, the more money people are throwing into the markets, and that surge in liquidity, it full sends prices flying. And while the road ahead looks smooth for now, don't get too comfy. This July is shaping up to bring a sharp correction that could shake out the weak hands. Now, I can't take credit for spotting this correlation. That shout out goes to Raul Powell with an assist from Colin Talks Crypto. If you're not already following them, you're missing out on some real alpha.
See, for the last 30 days, we have a 91% correlation. And for the last 60 days, we have an 86% correlation. That's very, very high. So that's from where we are right now, $103,000. And that's 60 days back. So that would put us approximately somewhere over here. All this chart has been highly correlated.
I dropped Colin's full video in the description below and encourage you to watch it after this. Now that you've seen how the M2 sets the tone, let's talk about how I'm positioning for what's coming. While most people are out hunting for summer anthems to hit the beach parties, I'm out here rotating low caps into high caps, getting defensive before the bears show up uninvited. June's upcoming pullback looks to be short-lived, and the M2 has given us a clean 90-day runway to stay risk on. As we ride deeper into this bull run, I'll be holding my mid to high caps into Q3. And then it's scale out season, shifting into stablecoins before the music stops. Since the 90-day M2 forecast doesn't stretch out into Q4, I don't have exact dates, but I'll be looking for smart opportunities to scale out. My goal is to be 80% in stablecoins by the time November rolls around, and the remaining 20%, that's parked in my high conviction hedges as I'm willing to hodl through a bear market if I have to. Think of it as downside insurance, just in case this cycle breaks tradition thanks to institutions and regulatory clarity, pushing crypto into a new era, more like gold than the old 4-year rhythm. Make sure to follow this channel. I'll be keeping you updated on every step of the way. While you're down there, smash that subscribe button. Over half of you are watching but ghosting me. Let's fix that. My plan to scale back in after Bitcoin's expected 70% retracement in 2026. Stack heavy into Bitcoin first. Too many early frontrunners got wrecked trying to guess the next hot niche. You remember how metaverse and gaming dominated in 2021? Or how Matic crushed it last cycle but fell flat this time around? Bitcoin has proven to be the safest, cleanest risk to reward this cycle. First, let the market show you its hand before rotating into the winners. Your future self will thank you. All right, before I get too deep into next cycle's playbook, let's just focus on wrapping up this year first. If this video gets solid engagement, I'll keep dropping updates in the months ahead on how the markets are evolving alongside M2. If you like this breakdown, trust me, we're just getting started. Drop a comment with your take on the 4-year cycle and how you plan on taking profits. And don't forget to set alerts. You'll want to watch what's coming next. And remember this, don't fight the flow, just know when to let go. This is cycle number 4. History doesn't repeat, but it sure likes to rhyme, and it's time to start acting like a vet. Thanks for watching, and here's another video to keep your vibes up. I was your host, Kruk, signing out. Be patient, keep persistent, stay alpha.